Hi guys, this is Dr. P and today we'll solve problem number 18 from Math 3 EOC exam using the algebra approach. Which function does not have the set of all real numbers as its domain? So usually the function have the set of all real numbers as its domain. Exception are a few functions. I made here a board not only to teach you now the function and their domain, but just only to revise a bit the function that you studied in Math 3 or in pre-calculus. So there are power function, absolute value functions, rational. So here are the categories of function that you studied. We have also the example, an equation example of this type of function, domain restriction where it is the case. So anytime you want to remember the function, you just look at this poster. What is the idea of this poster now for our problem? So if you look here, I emphasize it with green color the function that has the domain all the real numbers. So this type of function does not have any restrictions. So where domain restriction applies then? Domain restriction applies a few functions. Square root function, by example, inverse variation rational functions, logarithmic functions, and a part of trigonometric functions. Let's go back to our problem now, and we'll discuss exactly this domain and these values, and I will help you how to recognize very fastly this function. So the first function, if you look, has x at the exponent. That's why it's called exponential function. If you look, exponential function doesn't have any domain restriction, so this is not our answer. So I will cut this answer just to know that is not our answer. Number B, you have a ratio here. This is like a fraction. That's why it's called rational function. This function have restrictions. And to remember these restrictions, I will show you a very cute meme from Instagram, and I hope that you'll remember from the classroom this meme, and you'll never forget it. So this cat divided by zero, and she's in jail now. So that's why this is the domain restriction. Don't ever divide by zero because otherwise you'll be in jail. It was a joke, of course. So let's go back to our function. I will keep the cat here because I'm sure that you'll remember. Maybe the table and the pasta that I created you don't remember. But this cat will pop up in your mind. So never divide by zero. Look at your function. So don't divide by zero means x plus 3 should never be zero. How do you solve this? Just subtract 3 from both sides. So x different than negative 3. So that's why the domain is not all the real numbers, and that's why our answer will be B. Just for fun, we'll discuss number C. Number C is absolute value function, no domain restriction. Any x you plug in here, it will work. You can calculate this. So that's why the set is all real numbers. And for cosine, the same. So never divide by zero when you have a rational function, and if you remember this, you know how to find the domain of the function. Thank you for watching this tutorial.